This morning I've got.
Well, technically we have got. I've already done 8.
It's Friday, we are 6 weeks out from Valencia Marathon, and this week's marathon session is 45k of running. This is my first ever time running over a marathon. I've been practicing my carb loading, drinking my electrolytes, so it should be fun.
So you're going to be practicing pushing yourself here.
I've known I was doing this run for like a week and still I forgot to buy gels, so last minute stop at Sainsbury's. So, as I said in the car, today we've got 45k of running, pretty much 45k steady. The goal is somewhere between 20 and 25 seconds per mile slower than marathon pace. So, probably average around 5:30s, which I thought sounded pretty comfortable until I converted that to Ks. 5:30s is 3:25 per K. Which sounds pretty quick. Usually it's the other way around, but I will have my watch in Ks just because, one, I feel like it passes quicker when it's in Ks, and two, Valencia road markings will be Ks. So I've switched to Garmin, it's going to beat 45 times. I'm using today very much as a dress rehearsal for the race. I've been carb loading for the past 24 hours, having extra electrolytes, really just trying to mimic that race day as closely as possible. Right now just doing like a 10-minute jog, and we'll do a couple of easy strides, which is much less than I would usually do for a warm-up for a normal session, but I'm not going to do a 2-mile full warm-up for a marathon. I'm also warming up in my race shoes because I feel like I'll have to do that in the marathon. So this will be as close as we get to mimicking race day. I'll really try and talk you through the fueling. I've already kind of got a rough plan, but I'll try and talk you through that a bit as we go. But yeah, hopefully in like 3 hours time I'll be an ultra marathon runner. Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works. Maybe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Just a quick note for marathon mindset when the time comes. I do not feel great right now. I feel a bit tight, a bit sluggish. So if this happens on marathon day, you're going to be fine. Probably. Depends if I feel alright in the session. Currently feeling pretty hungry. Had a tin of rice pudding like 3 hours ago, which might have been slightly too early. But I guess we'll find out in a bit. Better to find out now than on race day, I guess. So this is the fuel that my dad's going to be taking with him for me on the bike. I've got 8 gels. 9 gels. I've got 9 gels. Electrolyte gels, normal gels, beta fuel gels, and cramp fix gel. I'm not necessarily going to have all of these, but better to have them. Wash them down with some normal water. I've got electrolyte water just for having while I'm running, and salt sticks in case I get cramp and need some quick salt, and that's everything. What have you got for your fuel?
Okay, this. Chocolate bar, chocolate milk.
Brilliant. Having a gel just before we start, mostly for my hunger. I don't think I'm going to put away 10 gels today, but we'll see. You never know. So I don't think I mentioned this, but I'll be keeping these in my pocket, Imodium. Make sure everything stays where it's supposed to in the stomach. Just went through 5k, 17:15. Going to have my first gel, wash it down with some water. Feeling good, as I should be. 5k into a 45k run. And 34:29, very much spot on splits so far. Just about half second gel, SIS with electrolytes. Oh, nice. These are my favourites. We're just about to turn. This only goes 10.8k, so when I go back and forward a few times, just to make the first turn. $15k, 51:40. But 5k was slightly quicker, but only a few seconds. Still feels really good. Good mate.
Has to prove it is real, we do pass people.
Currently just rotating gel. So we're now on SIS beta fuel. Twice as many carbs as the other SIS gels, and caffeine as well. And now it's raining. Lovely.
Perfect weather for a wee cycle.
Just coming up for 20k. Easy so far. 20k, 68:48. It sort of feels like with something like this, you're just training your legs. Well, your legs, your stomach and your mind, because like everything here feels relaxed. The heart and lungs. Oh no, look who it is. We've got a visitor on the bridge.
Go on, Ryan.
Nearly halfway.
Good.
Back here in 15 minutes. I might hang off on this gel a bit, because the last one had 40 grams of carbs and it took me about a mile to finish it. So maybe just hold on to this till about halfway, which is probably just under 10 minutes away, but still feeling good. Maybe one of these commentaries will be a bit more negative, but not quite yet. 22k done.
Oh, good.
23k to go.
Looking good.
Just gone up to 25k. A couple of 324s in there since 20k. So this will be slightly quicker to get in, but we're still in that range that we want to be in. So that's good. Still feeling good. 1:25:54 for 25k. I've lost track of what that means. But it sounds good. Splits are good. Hamstrings a wee bit tight, but it has been for like 20k. It's not getting any worse. So we're fine. I'm gonna get it done. 20k to go. I'm not having a gel now because I had one at 22.5k. So I'll have my next one closer to 30k. Just hit 30k, 142.57. Starting to feel like just a wee bit, but a couple of those Ks were a bit too quick. So I can afford to just pull it back a bit. Back on the caffeine gel. I feel like I just need a wee bit of a boost. Gonna need the last 15k. Which I might hit this whole 45 minutes. Even though it's definitely not. Just hit 35k, 2 hours and 1 second. It's feeling good. The hamstrings are a bit tired and the wind's picking up, but I'm quite sure we're going to be fine. 10k in about 34.5 minutes. Should feel alright for here. Just making sure I don't go any quicker than the pace. It's going to be the main thing now.
Smile for the camera!
Oh, somebody's sprinting. 40k, 2:17.04. So, well, we got about 17.5 minutes left. Feels like we're pretty much there now. It's just finishing off this last 5k. Legs are obviously a bit tired, but I'm enjoying it. I feel like I can enjoy it at this pace. It's good.
The joys of being on the bike. Milk popcorn.
Coming at a dead stop and then accelerating again is the last thing you need at 43.5k. My glutes feel that. But I can't go. Going forward, my first one. That's the last thing. Done. Lovely. 2:34.15 for 40.1k, so just under 2 hours 34 minutes for 45k. I say 40k there. 45.1k. 325 average, which is exactly what we were going for. That was the aim. Definitely negative split. Faster in the second half than I was in the first half, which is always good. I think we enjoyed that.
Loved it. Loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. Can't wait till the next one.
New fastest marathon, I don't know how that's happened. Longest run, that's accurate. But there we go. 45.1k at 3:25s. Pretty aerobic. A little bit anaerobic, I don't know how that's happened. 73 VO2 max, 72 hours recovery, and my load is the same. I did not plan to warm down after this, but we're about 1200 metres for the car, and I don't want to walk it. And I'm not getting the bike. It's funny how as soon as you stop, you just stiffen up so much. Like if somebody gave me £1 million right now to run a 3:25k, I don't think I could do it. And I only stopped like 2 minutes ago. So I'm gonna hobble to the car. I'll be pretty much 30 miles for the day if I get an extra k here. But that was good, that felt good, felt comfortable. 2:24.5 at the marathon, and was able to handle the distance without getting any cramp. Just a little bit tight in the hamstrings, but I did do core last night, which I remembered like halfway around the run. So that's probably why, honestly. But yeah, if I can do that feeling comfortable in the middle of a full training week, then that's a really positive sign. My stomach felt good, even though I took a lot of carbs. Yeah, heart and lungs good. Mentally felt good. Just obviously a little bit tired in the legs, but actually nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was just that hamstring tightness that was there from pretty much the start and then never got worse. But anyway, I'm going to start jogging now. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. This is real, by the way, I'm not putting this on. Oh. Forget everything I said about my hamstrings being tight in the 45k. They're tight now, this is tight, Jesus. Woo. As much as I love that, it's nice that it's done, and I definitely don't have to do it again. The next time I run that far, I'll be in Valencia, and I'll hopefully just be a wee bit quicker. My dad reminded me that 2:24.5 is my third fastest marathon ever, and I've previously raced 3 marathons, so work out for yourself that one of them was slower than that, one of them was a lot slower than that, even though today felt pretty comfortable, which just shows you need to pace yourself. The reason I ran a 2:37 marathon is because I was probably running 3:10k's instead of 3:27s. If I just ran 3:27s that day at the start, I would have definitely ran at least 2:24. But anyway, pacing lesson over. I need to concentrate on making it back to the car. Oh, my hamstrings, man. There's that wind there. 1.23k at 5:19s. Usually I would double on a session day, but I think 30 miles will probably just call it a day, and maybe double one of the days at the weekend if I need the miles. But I might not need the miles for obvious reasons. Sounds like everybody had fun today.
Ecstatic, my back's killing me.
I had fun, and protein bar, chocolate milk, get that recovery in as quick as possible, make sure that my legs feel a bit better tomorrow so I can run again.
I don't know why I end up cycle all day, just day after day. How the hell did I do that, God knows.
Let me know if you think it's worse to run 45k or cycle 45k. Seems to be some disagreement in the car.
It's not even just the 40k, you cycle 45k, is it? It's the point that you do everything else. You start off 2 stone heavier when you finish. With the gels, waters.
He does enjoy it, he's just got his ways. It's the salty water.
Make crap a day like.
I think the salt's killed my taste buds for the first time ever. Chocolate milk doesn't taste nice. I actually thought it was out of date, but it's not. It's not great. I've lost the one joy in life. No, I've still got coffee.
Still get that. Two joys in life. Got the loading time.
Charlie's got his in way refueling. 4 large Empire biscuits.
Lovely.
Some rolls.
Sausages, Snickers.
And Snickers. I've got protein bar and chocolate milk. Nipple plasters have stayed on again. Amazing. Look at that. So I had originally planned to film an outro for this video, but then decided that it didn't actually need one. So here's your outro. Thanks for watching. Bye.